Happy
Good morning, Priya.
Good morning, Auntie. Good morning. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Manju.
Good morning,
Sabko good
Dipti.
morning. Sabko good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Waking up so early in the morning in such a high energy.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Very good morning. So we have finally come to day number 13, which is magically make all your wishes come true. I mean, like one of the reasons of our existence is expansion, growth, and to live the life of our dreams. And that's what we will be doing starting today for the next 10 days. And आज तो of course हम अपनी dream list पे work करेंगे. So कल इतने सारे मेरे पास messages आए पूछने के लिए कि how to craft the dream list. बहुत सारे लोगों के आए थे. So इसलिए आप सबको अपना answer आज मिलेगा. And whatever you want, you have to put in your dream list or wish list. It's not just your dreams, it is also your desires that you really want. It is also the wishes that you want to fulfill. All of that we can put in the 10 dream list. और 10 number बहुत ज़्यादा होता है. In fact, कभी-कभी after 6 समझ में ही नहीं आता कि क्या लिखो अब, सब तो इसमें आ गया है. So, but then you can just write even the shoes that you want to buy, something really nice, or a piece of jewelry. I mean, women love diamond rings or gold bracelets and all that. You can put that also in your wish list. So आज सारी wishes ही हैं जो हमारी wishes हैं उनको कैसे पूरा करना है कैसे लिखना है. So that is what we would be doing today. और पढ़ने के लिए we have Nutan. देखो Nutan, it just so happens that you're reading this chapter.
Yes, ma'am.
All your wishes come true.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, and 1 second, I will just go through the image. So the image here says, you can see a quote which is hanging from a peg, and there is a list which has lot of gratitude. Okay, so thank you that all our wishes have come true. For each of the wish, ये होना चाहिए, as if it's already true. Okay, तो मैं आपको समझा दूंगी आज because there were so many texts yesterday. I couldn't even answer because I'm on travel and was super busy till night. So बहुत सारे, but then आज I'll try and reply and address all of them. Of course, not with your name and with your issue in the life, but otherwise, you know, that how to craft the dreams and how to write them and what to do about the wish list. So हम पढ़ते हैं इसको बहुत ध्यान से, ठीक है? So इसमें you will get all the answers because Rhonda Byrne's language is so simple and so crystal clear that बहुत अच्छे से समझाती हैं वो कि किस तरह से example के साथ साथ. So इसमें भी she has written the examples there that this is how you can actually frame your dreams, you know, in the language as if it's already done. So this is how we have to say. Suppose somebody is looking for a job as if it's already done. Thank you, thank you, thank you that I'm enjoying my job, which is actually my dream job, you know. So इसका मतलब है job already हो गया है. Actually looking for a job because subconscious mind को ये पता नहीं होता what's true and what false. Okay, so this is the reason we say that fake it till you make it. So this is the faking journey and you will make it whatever you are, because subconscious absorbs whatever thoughts come to our mind and that's what actualizes in the life. So that's how it works. So let's just read it. It's a beautiful chapter. Hanji Nutan, please start reading.
Yes, ma'am. Day 13. Make all your wishes come true. Imagination is the true magic carpet. Norman Vincent Peale, writer. If you have been following the magical practices day by day, you have now built an amazing foundation by practicing gratitude for everything you have received and continue to receive in your life. But today is an exciting day because you are going to begin to use gratitude's magical power for your dreams and desires. Hundreds of native cultures through the centuries have traditionally given thanks for what they want before they receive it, creating elaborate ceremonies to put as much as energy as they could into giving thanks. The Egyptians have celebrated the flooding of the Nile River since ancient times to ensure the continual flow of water in the river. American Indians and Australian Aborigines perform rain dances. Various African tribes perform ceremonies for their food before they hunt for it. And the very nature of prayer in every culture and religion is giving thanks before having received what is desired. The law of attraction says that like attracts like, which means you must form in your mind a likeness or an image of what you want. Then, to attract your desire to you, you have to feel as though it's yours, so that how you feel is also like how you would feel when you had what you wanted. The easiest way to do that is to be grateful for what you want before you have received it. If it never occurred to you before to use gratitude to receive what you want, you have now discovered another of its magical powers. The very words in the Holy Scriptures promise exactly that. Whoever has gratitude now will be given more in the future, and he or she will have an abundance. Unquote. Gratitude is something you must have before you can receive, not something that you simply do after something good has happened. Most people are grateful after they receive something good, but to make all your wishes come true and change your entire life by filling it with riches in every area, you must be grateful before and after. Through the act of being sincerely grateful for receiving your desire beforehand, you immediately form an image in your mind that you have it. You feel as though you have it, and you are fulfilling your part. If you continue to hold that image and feeling, you will magically receive your desire. You won't know how you will receive it, and it is not your job to figure it out. You don't try to figure out how gravity is going to keep you on the ground when you go for a walk. Do you? You trust and know that when you go for a walk, the law of gravity will keep you firmly on the ground. Likewise, you must trust and know that when you are grateful for what you want will be magically moved to you because it is the law of universe. What do you most want right now? At the beginning of this book, I asked you to get really clear about you want in every area of your life. If you did not do that earlier, now is the time to do it. Go to the list you created now and choose your top 10 desires for this magical practice. You can select 10 desires from different areas of your life, such as money, health, home, and relationships. Or you might want to choose 10 desires in one area you really want to change, such as work or success. Be very clear and specific about what you most want so that you can see the changes magically happen from this practice. Imagine you are putting in a magic order with the universe for your top 10 desires. Because in truth, by using the law of attraction, that's exactly what you're doing. Sit down at a computer or with a pen and journal and create a separate list of your top 10 desires in the following way, as though you have received them. Thank you, thank you, thank you for dash. And fill in the blank with your desire as though you have received it. For example, thank you, thank you, thank you for the high marks in my exam results, which got me into the exact college I wanted. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the great news that we are having a baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you for our dream home, which has everything we wanted it to have down the last detail. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the amazing phone call with my dad that has improved our relationship. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the medical results that show I am all clear and healthy again. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the unexpected money I received, which is the exact amount I needed for my European trip. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the doubling of our sales figures this month. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the ideas that won us our biggest client yet. Thank you, thank you, thank you for my perfect partner. Thank you, thank you, thank you for how easy and effortless our move was. Writing thank you 3 times in a row is a powerful thing to do because it prevents you from throwing the words away and increases your focus of gratitude. Saying thank you 3 times is also a magic formula because it is the mathematical number of all new creation in the universe. For example, it takes 1 male and 1 female to create a baby. The male, female, and baby, total 3, completing a new creation. The same rule of 3 applies to the creation of everything in the universe, including the creation of your desires. And so, when you say thank you 3 times in a row, you are using the magic number of creation and a secret magic formula. The second step of make all your wishes come true involves saturating your desires with even more gratitude. You can complete the second step at any time during the day today, either at the same time as listing your top 10 desires or intermittently throughout the day. To saturate each of your desires with gratitude's magical power, begin with the first desire on your list and using your imagination, mentally answer the following questions as though you have received your desire. First, what emotions did you feel when you received your desire? Second, who was the first person you told when you received your desire? And how did you tell them? 3, what is the first great thing you did when you received your desire? Include as much as detail as you can in your mind. Finally, reread each desire and really emphasize the magic words thank you so that you feel them as much as you can. Move on to the second desire on your list and follow the same steps with each desire until you have completed all 10 desires. Spend at least 1 minute on each desire. If you want to do something that's really powerful and a lot of fun, you can also create a magic board where you attach pictures of your desires. Cut out the pictures and attach them to a board that's in a place where you will see it often. Place the magic words thank you, thank you, thank you in big bold letters on your magic board. Or You can use your refrigerator as your magic board. If you have a family, you can create a magic board as a family. You can create a magic board as a family project because children love it. Imagine that your magic board is truly magical and that whatever you place a picture of on your board is instantly being moved towards you. Your continued gratitude for it will magnetize it all the way into your life. Magic practice number 30. Make all your wishes come true. Number 1. Count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you are grateful. Reread your list. And at the end of each blessing, say, thank you, thank you, thank you. And feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Second, sit down at a computer or with a pen and journal and list your top 10 desires. Write thank you 3 times before each one as though you have already received it. For example, thank you, thank you, thank you for your desire. Number 3, using your imagination, answer the following questions in your mind as though you have received each of your 10 desires. Number 1, what emotions did you feel when you received your desire? Second, who was the first person you told when you received your desire and how did you tell them? Number 3, what is the first great thing you did when you received your desire? Include as much detail as you can in your mind. Finally, reread the sentence, listing your desire, and really emphasize the magic words thank you so that you feel them as much as you can. Number 5, if you like, create a magic board, cut out pictures and attach them to your magic board and put it in a place you see often. Title the board with thank you, thank you, thank you in big bold letters across the top. Number 6, just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words thank you for the best thing that happened during the day.
Yeah, thank you so much, Nutan. This chapter actually needed to be read like this only,
Thank you so
by
much,
chewing
ma'am.
every word. So, I could also actually absorb whatever you've read. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah, such a beautiful chapter. I hope we've made our notes from this chapter because it is so important. Every line of it, every word of it, because our dreams depend on this, right? So, the first sentence, the quote which is given here is imagination is the true magic carpet. So, in imagination, sitting in your bedrooms or kitchens or wherever you all are, wherever we all are, in imagination, we can travel to different countries. In imagination, we can drive a new car, our dream car. In imagination, we can be doing a course or studying further studies from wherever, whichever university we want to. In imagination, we can be living with a spouse, who's our dream partner. So in imagination, we can be working in the best company, say in US, where earning a lot of salary. So in imagination, we can be enjoying the best of the health, right? So imagination is actually the true magic carpet. And more you imagine, more you're putting things in the subconscious mind, because subconscious mind is whatever we have fed into our subconscious mind is what we see in reality. So here, this is the thing. So this is the reason when we talk about our dream list, of course, we will learn how to craft them. It has to be in a simple single sentence, not very long. All that we've already written in day zero, that how we want it and all that, right? So here it has to be in a very crystal clear language. And we have to, of course, write top 10 desires, whatever it is. Of course, we've written a lot of them in day zero, but for people जिन्होंने day zero के बाद join किया है, उनको बस आपको आज 10 सोच के लिखने होंगे सारे, जो आपके टॉप 10 है प्रायोरिटी में, और वो बाकी के भी आपके पूरे हो जाएंगे. अगर आपने सपोज 22 डिजायर्स लिखे थे इन डे 0, सो वो 22 ऑल्सो गेट फुलफिल्ड. एंड देन ऑफ कोर्स इसमें से टॉप 10 पे हम वर्क करेंगे, बिकॉज 10 इज द नंबर ऑफ न्यू बिगनिंग्स. वैसे भी 10, क्यों, why do we write 10 blessings and 10 this? Because 10 is the number of new beginnings. So we will be writing our 10 desires by thank you, thank you, thank you. 3 times thank you, because 3 again, numbers have got some power on them. I mean, like, actually, a vision board which I had made for the first time when I started this magic book. So that was during COVID. Matlab, bilkul peak COVID tha. I think the first time I made was in 2020 June. That was the first magic board I had made. And that time I did not penetrate so deeply into the chapter, as in I did not write thank you, thank you, thank you on the top of my magic board. This is a mandate that has to be done. And I had not written that thank you, thank you, thank you, but I had pasted all the pictures, like tag board pe banaya tha aur wo sara kiya tha. I had written affirmations and whatever it was, the amount I wanted to receive, with a lot of gratitude and all of that. So it did take time in getting realized. Okay, but second time around when I made the magic board and updated it, because उसमें से काफी सारी चीजें मेरी वैसे भी पूरी हो गई थी, so but time लगा था. Second time when I made with 3 thank yous, it just started like this. So this is the reason this time when we were in Goa and I wanted to write my 5 top 10 list and surrender it to the sea, I wrote it and I put it into the sea. And there I specially wrote thank you, thank you, thank you 3 times. And since then, wherever I write, whatever I do, or even if I'm thinking in the mind about my dream list or imagining, the first is 3 thank yous. So that has become engraved in my mind now, and it has to get engraved in yours too. Okay, because there is something special about the numbers, the magic of the numbers is what we say. So this is the reason that 369 technique also, that I had mentioned, that writing your desires, if you have that one single most goal, 3 in the morning, 6 in the afternoon, and 9 in the night. So I had made a video or a short on 369 technique. Then the 555 technique, which I shot for all of you from Goa, because that is what I had done. I've done it actually quite a few times. 555 technique, have been doing it for a while, 55 times. So we'll put that video again in case you all haven't seen. So you do that and you're going to see that, things do. Numbers have got a magical power in them. So this is the reason that जब हम अपनी dream list बनाएंगे तो हमको thank you, thank you, thank you तो शुरू में लिखना है, और उसके बाद लिखना है that I received my first salary, and I love my job. So it is as if it's already happened. So although you're looking for a job and in your dream list, you have that, you have to get a job, or you're looking for your dream job, which pays you so much, where the boss is like this. It is the kind of work that you really love, with the kind of colleagues who are really supporting, and everywhere there's a mutual love and support amongst everyone. अगर आपने ऐसे सोचा था, so now it will be thank you, thank you, thank you that I received my that I am, celebrating my first salary from my dream job. So that way it is so clear that it's already happened and you've got your first salary and you're celebrating it. That means you're loving the place and you're so happy. So that is how we have to write it. So इसमें examples भी लिखे हुए हैं, that for the great marks that got me into the exact college of my choice. So you don't have to get into the nitty-gritties of kitne percentage aani chahiye exam mein and all that. So someone who had texted me yesterday that sweating too much about the son's admission into the college, you don't need to do that. It is just thank you, thank you, thank you that my son easily and effortlessly got admission into the college of his choice. That's very important for all the mothers and fathers. You don't have to decide the future for your children. They are capable enough of knowing what they have to do. They have to get the clarity, and like we can't. So this is how I also write that thank you, thank you, thank you, whatever it is. If I'm writing it for people who are close to me, so I write it like that they are doing what they love, because I don't know what they would like to do. Sometimes a person or our children or someone, they have not even spoken to us exactly, but in their mind they're crystal clear about what they want. If you're writing for someone else, suppose you're writing for your son or for your daughter, that she should get into that university. If you guys have discussed it that this is the exact university they have to go to, then you can write. Otherwise, we don't know what's in their mind, you know. Maybe they have a second option that becomes the first option later. तो इसीलिए पेरेंट्स को नहीं डिसाइड करना होता है कि उनके बच्चों को कौन सी यूनिवर्सिटी में जाना होता है, कौन से कॉलेज. But you can just write thank you that you know, whatever is the name, suppose Rishika is the name, that Rishika has got into the college of her choice with ease and, you know, like a lot of joy. So everything went very, very smoothly. So this is how we have to write it if you're writing for someone who's very close to you. Okay, so we can't decide for someone else. Our desires, there is something called free will. That free will has to stay with that person. तो कभी भी आप किसी और के लिए manifest कर रहे हो तो उनकी free will देखना बहुत जरूरी होता है, because clash इतना ज्यादा होता है, नहीं तो आपकी energy उनकी free will को contradict करेगी. ठीक है, और उनका भी डिजायर आंसर नहीं होगा, आपका भी नहीं होगा. फिर आपको लगेगा कि मैंने तो इतना किया था, इतनी बार लिखा, लेकिन हुआ नहीं. तो इसलिए प्लीज आई मीन बी केयरफुल अबाउट इट. और अगर आप बिगनर हो तो पहले अपने आप को एम्पावर करो. अगर आप में पावर नहीं है तो आप कभी किसी को पावर नहीं दे सकते ना. तो इसीलिए पहले 3 months में हमेशा बोलती हूँ कि अगर आप प्रैक्टिसेस में अभी आए हो, first 3 months has to be dedicated to doing 1 to 28 practices, you know, and engraving this science as to how it works, the magic formulas of, you know, being very, very grateful. When gratitude gets saturated into our life, that's when we get the power to actually work for someone else. If we are powerless ourselves, helpless, we will never be able to help someone else, है ना. जब आप भी हमारी बत्ती जाती रहती है बार बार, तो हम किसी के लिए लाइट कैसे जलाएंगे. तो इसीलिए शुरू में, सी लाइफ इज लॉन्ग, सब कुछ बहुत अच्छा होगा, लाइफ इज वेरी इजी एंड एफर्टलेस. सो इट्स नॉट जस्ट अबाउट राइटिंग, इट इज ऑल्सो स्टेइंग इन अ गुड फ्रीक्वेंसी थ्रू आउट द डे. Okay, that is the most important thing, in fact, that I've learned in my course of journey of this gratitude, is that don't fall down. And if you're falling down, it is okay to be in that emotion, but don't develop that emotion. Okay, don't stay in the fallen area. Immediately get up, crawl, run, move, whatever, walk slowly, that's okay, but you have to move from that area and start thinking about the things that you want. Okay, so it's not just about writing the dream list and imagining it for 10 minutes and फिर पूरे दिन इधर उधर कुछ चल रहा है, परेशानी चल रही है, ये सब चल रहा है. Okay, so get busy in being happy. Make happiness your habit. That means raise your frequency. Only then you will get the power to touch someone else's life. Okay, so again, I'm repeating, for people who have not done these practices 1 to 28, at least for 3 months, please, your dream list should be about yourself. Your dream list doesn't have to be about someone else, not even your children and spouses and your parents right now, not right now. ओके, पहले अपना घड़ा भरो, फिर दूसरों को पानी पिलाना शुरू करना. जब आपका ही घड़ा सूखा हुआ है तो आप किसी को पानी नहीं पिला सकते. ठीक है, तो इतनी इमोशनली गिरने की मतलब करने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. पूरी इतनी सुबह से हम इतना सब स्टडी करते हैं, इतना अर्ली मॉर्निंग उठ के, उसके बाद भी अगर आप बार बार गिरते हो और अपने आप को उठाना नहीं आ रहा है, ठीक है, तो गलत बात है ना. मैंने आपको बताया है कि अगर आप गिर रहे हो, बिकॉज इतने सारे मैसेजेस आते हैं कि मैं बिल्कुल होपलेस हो रही हूँ, मेरा ये हो रहा है, वो हो रहा है, इन सब, इस सेशन लगा लो, कोई सुन लो पुराना वाला. ठीक है, जो हमने 4 दिन पहले लिया था, वो वाला सेशन आप लगा के सुन लो, आपको पावर आ जाएगी, डायरेक्शन मिल जाएगा. बिकॉज यूनिवर्स विल ऑलवेज गिव यू द इंफॉर्मेशन दैट यू वांट टू रिसीव एट द राइट प्लेस एट द राइट टाइम. It is always, anything that's happening in your life is happening for the right reason. Even if it is a breakup, even if it is something, you know, like when you are in this journey, things will happen because there's a bigger plan in life. Okay, so whatever's happening is happening because of a reason. Accept that very, very gracefully. ओके, अगर जरा भी वो लग रहा है, मेंटली लो फील कर रहे हो, डिप्रेस्ड हो रहे हो, इमीडिएटली अपना जर्नल निकालो, सिर्फ थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू, कुछ नहीं बोलना आगे पीछे, थैंक यू, उस जोन में रहो. 17 seconds के लिए अगर आपने किसी चीज को एनर्जी दे दी, वेदर इट इज गुड और वेदर इट इज बैड, दैट frequency will attract more of that, you know. So again, have more. So if you've been thinking, oh God, why is my life like this? ऐसे ही चलता रहेगा. I'm feeling hopeless and this is not moving, that's not moving. Universe will say, okay, have more of miseries. Okay. But if you're thinking that I'm going to make it, thank you, universe, grateful, 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 universe will say, okay, have more of things that you're grateful for. I will give you more, much more of the things that you're grateful for. So it's not just about writing the dream list and visualizing it. It's also about learning how to keep yourself in the high frequency throughout the day. And human mind is very, very trainable. Whichever way you want to train it, it will actually take the shape or mold. It's like, you know, when we are born in this world, as we get into that adulthood, you know, like, and then there is a clay that is given to you. And with that clay, you can play with that clay. You can mold it into the, you know, like life that you desire. So that clay of life is given to us and give that shape, you know, as to what you want to see in your life. And it's not very difficult because अभी भी अगर कुछ हो रहा है वो इसीलिए हो रहा है because हम उसके बारे में सोचते बहुत ज्यादा है. सपोज पैसे अगर नहीं आ रहे, इसका मतलब है हमारा अंदर से अभी भी बहुत रेजिस्टेंस है. ठीक है. और हमने पास्ट के लिए तो अभी अगर असाइनमेंट्स आपने किए हैं तो 1 to 12 चैप्टर्स वी ऑलरेडी डन, राइट. सो इसमें पास्ट के लिए हमने काफी कुछ कर ही लिया है. और 2 चैप्टर्स मनी के आए भी थे, द मैजिक मनी एंड द मनी मैग्नेट. सो 2 चैप्टर्स ऑलरेडी हम मनी के कर चुके हैं. सो पास्ट में दिस इज व्हाट इज मेंशन इन दिस बुक ऑल्सो. वी हैव लेड द फाउंडेशन, okay, of building the dreams and desires on them. So the ground's already fertile now because we've done the assignments of 1 to 12. If you've not done 1 to 12 assignments, don't talk to me. I'm not going to answer any of your questions. Okay. Because the ground is not fertile. The ground still has, you know, like सारे weeds निकाले ना हमने, मतलब पूरी life में हमको weeds निकालने पड़ेंगे. weed out करना पड़ेगा अपने land पे. Weed is that wild something plants, no, that grows between the fertile crops. So weeds तो निकालने ही पड़ेंगे और वो already हमने निकाले. अगर नहीं निकाला है तो अब क्या कर सकते हैं? And affirmation does not do it. Believe me, it is not just that, it is working. Affirmations will also work when you are in a high frequency. If you're simply telling my life is easy and effortless and crying, and my life is easy and effortless and crying, how will it work? How will me giving you affirmation work? You have to be in that high frequency zone to be able to have your dreams realized. There are people ना जिनकी dreams realize नहीं हो रही है बहुत टाइम से. इसका मतलब है कि बहुत weeds हैं अभी भी. ठीक है. तो उन weeds को निकालो. उन वापस उन जगहों पे मत जाओ. Don't use your thoughts to store information or read your book backwards. You don't have to read your book backwards. Please, आगे पढ़ो. आगे की जिंदगी जो बची हुई है उस पे वर्क करो. जो हो गया वो हो गया. ठीक है. Work on what has to be there. What is the kind of life? What is the next first step that we need to do? So in order to do that, firstly, a heart of gratitude, assignments, very, very important. And the book is designed very scientifically. It is taking us from step number 1 to step number 2 to step number 3 to 4 to 5 to 6, that way. Okay. So we cannot come to step number 13 and start working on the dreams if you've not worked on your past. You have to work on your past. Be extremely grateful for whatever you had all your life. बचपन से लेके कल तक जो भी था उसके लिए उस प्लेटफॉर्म पे चढ़ के आप अपनी ड्रीम लिस्ट को क्रिएट कर सकते हो, है ना. अगर उस प्लेटफॉर्म को बनाया ही नहीं है तो ड्रीम लिस्ट क्रिएट करने का कोई फायदा नहीं है. क्योंकि पास्ट के लिए अभी भी ग्रजेस है, अभी भी प्रॉब्लम्स है, अभी भी लोगों से इश्यूज हैं, अभी भी अच्छा बुरा लगता है, अभी भी बहुत ज्यादा मतलब getting into that low zone and staying there होता है. Getting into the low zone is okay. I also get a lot into the low zone sometimes. Okay, but staying there, no ways. I mean, the moment I realized that this has happened, I immediately, you know, like come out and thank you, universe, for everything that I have. Come to the now. The power of now is amazing, incredible, brilliant. And if you're in the now में क्या दिक्कत है? So this is the moment and today is the day and now is the time. Okay, this is power. Right now is the power. Right now what you're thinking is going to attract the next moment. And the next moment what you're thinking is going to attract the next moment. Okay, so be aware of that. Be aware of the now. So, and then move forward. craft your own dream list. I mean, I will not be able to make it for you because जो अपने दिल से निकलती है ना, वो ही realize होती है. So, of course, affirmations हम बता देंगे, but book तो हमको कहीं पे भी affirmations के लिए नहीं बोलती है ना. So, लेकिन affirmations भी एक बहुत fertile ground पे ही आप plan कर सकते हो, because affirmations के लिए आपका ground बहुत ज़्यादा productive and fertile होना चाहिए. Then the affirmations are going to work. Okay, so it's a process. It's all right to fall down again and again. It's a process. As long as you're consistent with these chapters, listen to the YouTube videos. The whole idea of putting it in YouTube, that will rise you. है ना? It will give you that hope. अगर पैसे का कुछ आ रहा है तो आप पैसे वाला चैप्टर पढ़ो. नहीं मन कर रहा आपको पैसे वाला चैप्टर पढ़ने का, तो आप कुछ और पढ़ लो. Like कोई और चैप्टर सुन लो. So you can just go to works like magic or health or something. So it is not like a chapter where I'm talking only about that. I talk about multiple things. Like today also, I'm just not talking. Before I talk about the dream list, I wanted to just make it very clear that if your dream list is not realizing and the things are not striking out, in your dream list, that means you're dipping into low frequency again and again and again. So you'll have to work on that, build that mental and emotional muscle that I always keep telling you that we can only do to ourselves. And that's very, very important. And work on your frequency. Maybe you're going low. So in Power Book, हमने पढ़ा था that 51% of the day you have to be in the high feeling frequency. So 49% कोई बात नहीं, आप टिप कर सकते हो, allowed है हमको. But 51% में that, balance will be low. That means you'll be more towards the good feeling frequency. So that is what we need to, and 51, and that 51 will very easily become 70 and 80 and 90. 100 to nahi ho paega, because life is a journey and it should never be perfect, right? I mean, like perfection, reaching that perfect place means that you cease to grow. Now you will not grow. So isliye, to always know that, no, this is what I want to constantly grow and expand. Now coming to the dream list that we need to create today. So Rhonda Byrne has very clearly explained to us that saying thank you before something has happened will open the doorway of entering our dream zone or wish zone, whatever it was. So पहले थैंक यू बोलना है हमको. सो उन्होंने एग्जाम्पल दिया है कि किस तरह अफ्रीकन अबॉर्जिन्स, यूरोपियंस कैसे सेलिब्रेट ही कर लेते थे पहले. उनके यहाँ बारिश नहीं होती थी जिसके कारण क्रॉप्स अच्छे नहीं होते थे, तो वो नाइल रिवर के फ्लडिंग को सेलिब्रेट करते कि नाइल रिवर फ्लड हो गई है, सेलिब्रेट करो. एंड सेलिब्रेशन इज अ वेरी हाई फ्रीक्वेंसी वर्ड. कटिंग द केक is a very, because these things are related to happiness and growth. When you're celebrating, life is a celebration actually, but we take time in believing that, right? So this is what it is. Like पहले से ही सोच लो अपने दिमाग में. और सोचना क्या, दिमाग में ही तो सोचना है ना? आंखें बंद करनी है और आपको सोचना है कि आपकी वो ड्रीम पूरी हो गई है, कितना मजा आ रहा है, जैसे आपने घर खरीद लिया है, क्या मस्त आप वहां पे रह रहे हो. एवरीबडी हु इज कमिंग इज अप्रिशिएटिंग योर हाउस. योर पेरेंट्स हैव कम एंड दे आर सेइंग वाओ व्हाट अ ब्यूटीफुल हाउस, आई लव योर बाथरूम, आई लव योर बालकनी, कितना अच्छा व्यू आ रहा है, कितनी रोशनी है आपके घर में, वाओ किचन की डिजाइन कितनी अच्छी है, कलर ऑफ द वॉल कितना अच्छा है, एक वॉल पे वॉलपेपर है, वो सबको बहुत पसंद आ रहा है. So those kinds, in that depth, you can actually imagine, as if it's already happened. So this is how we have to imagine and feel, develop a likeness or an image of the thing that you most want. Okay, it should not be from the perspective of lack or scarcity, that it is not there. If you're looking for a perfect partner, it doesn't have to be from that perspective that I'm single, I'm single, I'm single. कब मिलेगा, अभी तक तो आया नहीं, उस ड्रीम लिस्ट में लिखा था, वो इसीलिए नहीं आया है क्योंकि इतना ज्यादा रेजिस्टेंस है. Instead, you have to think more about, what all things, why do you want that partner? What all things are you going to do? How much fun you're going to have? How will you stay with both the sides of the families together? What kind of a mutual love and respect you have, because the relationship has to be based on love and respect for each other. That is the foundation. Okay, so how it is going to be, what kind of a person you want, why do you want that, think more about that instead of nahi aa raha ya lack mentality के साथ में. So हम सब वैसे ही ग्रो किए ना. ऑब्वियसली हम सब की जिंदगी में जब हमने ये जर्नी शुरू की थी तो हमारे पास वो सब चीजें नहीं थी जो हमारी विश लिस्ट में थी. बट स्लोली इट हैज हैपेंड. और इतने सारे, आई टोल्ड यू ना, आई डिड नॉट टेक इवन आई थिंक 2 years for all my 10 dream lists to be cut. I mean like 10 की 10 पूरी हो गई थी जो पहली बार. Rhonda Byrne took 4 years, मुझे तो 1.5 साल भी नहीं लगा है. Maybe they were not as big as her because उनकी तो बहुत बड़ी थी, you know, like she had her dreams, like she wanted a huge mansion, drive in and drive out by the ocean and all. I didn't have that. Mine were not that big. I just wanted a luxury car and basic things. So that way, and everything is achieved very easily. And of course some of them were there on my vision board also. So if you want, you can make a vision board, or you can just put the pictures or certain affirmations by magnet on your refrigerator, or you can make a small like 1/4 chart paper पे कुछ छोटी छोटी images and affirmations रख के आप अपने cupboard के अंदर भी लगा सकते हो, because there are so many dreams and wishes that you don't want to share with people. Okay, or you can just make it on your laptop, or you can make it on your phone. You can have it there as well if you don't want to share with everyone. Of course, you can download certain Instagram videos or certain images that that you would like to see, that what kind of a marriage do you want and all of that, so that you can do, or whichever way it is that you want to. If you want a perfect body weight, so किसी का पीछे से आपको image लगानी पड़ेगी and kind of really admire. Don't think that देखो मैं तो इतनी मोटी हूँ, मेरा तो weight नहीं कम हो रहा, फिर वो नहीं होता है ना ऐसे. So you have to develop that likeness and feeling as if you're celebrating your dream. That's what it is, like already thinking it like that, तभी जाके dream list पूरी होती है. So with all these examples, this is what is most important. You must form in your mind a likeness or an image of what you want, because imagination will happen with images. Imagination is sunk in very, very easily in the subconscious mind. So I had given you earlier an example of Neville Goddard, where in his, he's written a book, Imagination is the Key. So Neville Goddard had mentioned that he was posted in the army in California or someplace, and he decided, he discovered his purpose of life, और उनको लगा कि मुझे अब सोल्जर नहीं बनना है, मेरा ये मिशन नहीं है, मुझे लोगों को जिंदगी में एम्पावर करना है और मुझे बुक्स लिखनी है. फिर नेविल गॉडार्ड ने उसके बाद बहुत सारी बुक्स लिखी. जब वो अपना जब उन्होंने फिर अपने सर्जन से बात की जो वहां पर थे, तो उन्होंने कहा कि नहीं, आई डोंट वांट टू स्टे एज अ सोल्जर एंड वर्क एज अ सोल्जर एनी मोर, एंड माई लाइफ पर्पस इज समथिंग एल्स एंड आई वांट टू गो बैक टू माई फैमिली. एंड तो पहली उनकी प्ली रिजेक्ट हो गई. अब नेविल गॉडार्ड तो खुद ही वो थे, लाइक ही वाज अ वेरी गुड मैनिफेस्टर. उनकी बहुत सारी किताबें हैं इसमें, और छोटी छोटी पतली पतली, वो तो बहुत बड़ी बड़ी किताबें भी नहीं लिखते. सो दे आर सो लाइक ब्यूटिफुल बुक्स दैट इज रिटन. इमेजिनेशन वाली सारी बुक्स उन्होंने लिखी है. फिर उन्होंने कहा दैट आई वांटेड टू गो बैक, और उनकी 1-year-old डॉटर थी और उनकी वाइफ थी, वो लिविंग इन द अदर सिटी. So he imagined, like in the night when he was in bed already, he imagined that उनके घर में ना बेडरूम था, फिर कॉरिडोर था, और उस जमाने में वो वाले फोन होते थे जो ब्लैक कलर के होते थे, इनको डायल करते थे, राउंड डायल करते थे, तो वो वाले फोन होते थे. सो उनके लिविंग रूम के, मतलब जो बेडरूम था, वहां से बाहर निकल के देयर वाज एन एली लाइक अ गैलरी, और वहां पे एक टेबल था, उस पे उनका फोन रखा होता था, और उनकी एक रिक्लाइनिंग चेयर उनके लिविंग रूम में होती थी, ड्राइंग रूम में थी. तो वो ये इमेजिन कर रहे थे जब उन्होंने आंखें बंद करके सोचा दैट लाइक ही गॉट अप एंड द डॉटर, 1-year-old डॉटर वुड स्लीप इन अ क्रिब. ठीक है, तो उन्होंने सोचा कि वो उठ के गए, उन्होंने अपनी डॉटर को देखा, वो सो रही थी पीसफुली. फिर वो बिल्कुल सॉफ्ट पैरों से बाहर निकले, गैलरी में वॉक कर करके गए, फिर उन्होंने फोन किया या फोन उठाया, फिर आगे जाके रिक्लाइनिंग चेयर पे बैठे और वो घर में हैं, तो इस तरह से वो मेमोरी इतनी स्टेज उन्होंने अपने दिमाग में करी, एंड दैट गॉट पेनिट्रेटेड इन हिज सबकॉन्शियस माइंड. That means that he was already there in his house with his family. And next morning when he woke up, 1 day of imagination. Next morning when he woke up, the surgeon had come with his release letter, and he said that you are free to go, and your plea has been approved, and you can go back to your family. And then he was well. Next day he came back, and then Neville Goddard, when he discovered his life's purpose, he wrote so many books. So imagination is that powerful. And Neville Goddard ki sari kitabein are there on the YouTube as an audio book, so you can definitely read his work. बहुत लंबी नहीं होती है. but आपको पता लगेगा the power of imagination, you know, because supporting magic book with all the other books gives us a way of life. This is the reason we also read the 2 books only. The second book has always given us how to live life, and the first book is giving us the tools and the practices. So without tools and the practices, without that action point, it is very difficult to realize our dreams. And this has given gratitude and saturated gratitude in our mind, hearts, in every cell of our body. Isn't it? Magic book has done it. But all the other books are like those support systems, you know, that has taught us how to live life and go forward, what has to be the attitude and conduct, etc., etc. So this is what is the practice. Now, how to write is mentioned here, you know, as if it's already happened. So that is what we'll see once again. So it is like, thank you, thank you, thank you 3 times, because we know 3 is the number of creation. Hai na? This cosmos got created by Brahma, Vishnu, Ganesh, Brahma, Vishnu, and who's the third one? Sorry.
Mahesh.
Mahesh. Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. Right. Okay. So this is how it got created. Dharti, Patal, Akash. So that way 3 is always, you know, truth, bliss, conscience. Shiv ji ki jo 3 aankhein hain. So is tarah se, this is what, so 3 says is the 3 family banti hai, you know, mother, father, baby hota hai, and that is the advent of the family. So that is how it moves forward, right? So we are using thank you 3 times. So thank you, thank you, thank you for the high marks in my exam results. So there is no strategy here ki kitne number aaye, you know. So high marks in my exam results, which got me into the exact college I wanted. Okay. So this is so clear. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the great news that we are having a baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you for our dream home, which has everything we wanted it down to the last detail. Isn't it so beautiful? So there are no strategies involved. This is that I've already got a house और उसमें वो सब कुछ है जो मुझे चाहिए था. You know, that is how it is. So that is thank you, thank you, thank you for the amazing phone call with my dad that has improved our relationship. Okay, so this is father and son were not in talking terms, but वो एक phone call हुई और सब कुछ ठीक हो गया. अब ये भी नहीं बोला कि मैंने phone किया कि dad ने phone किया, ये सब नहीं है. ये how वाली चीजें होती है, that's for universe to decide. Okay, रास्ता अपने आप universe will find. You just have to work on the end goal, that you're celebrating the first salary with your family and blah, 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 all of that. Okay, this is how it works. The end result, that it's already done. Now what? Who is the first person you're telling? आपको घर की चाबी मिल गई, suppose, है ना, नया घर खरीद लिया, you got the keys today, maybe you took a bank loan or something, but finally you have the key in your hand. So now what? What emotion are you feeling? Who is the first person you are telling it to? How are you celebrating it? Simple. नया घर मिलेगा तो क्या, सबसे पहले सोचोगे पंडित जी से कि गृह प्रवेश का मुहूर्त कब है, कब कर सकते हो. उसके बाद आप जिसको भी बताना है, सपोज आपको अपनी मम्मा को फोन करके बताना है दैट यू नो फाइनली मुझे चाबी मिल गई, और वही हम देखते हैं अभी गृह प्रवेश कब करना है, एंड वट एवर इट इज. और यू गो टू योर न्यू हाउस एंड यू पुट गणपति जी की मूर्ति एंड you know some water and salt. This is what is kept in a new house. So अगर आपने ये रखा है or whatever it is, you know, as if आपने already घर आपका है, अब आप देखो आपको उसके साथ क्या करना है, आप imagine करो जो जो करना है. आप directly गृह प्रवेश imagine करना चाहते हो, you can do that as well. You know, you can think of कितने लोग आए, small family group है, पहले छोटी पार्टी की है, फिर बाद में, या फिर आपने decide किया है कि नहीं हमारे इतने सारा बड़ा social circle है, पहले हम close family के लिए कर लेते हैं, फिर हम friends के लिए कर लेंगे, फिर हम बच्चों के फ्रेंड्स के लिए कर लेंगे. तो 3 सेट ऑफ पार्टीज आपने ऑर्गेनाइज की है, ये भी कर सकते हो. उसमें ड्वेल ज्यादा करो, इसमें मत करो टेक्निकलिटी में, घर कैसे आ रहा है, कौन से बैंक से लोन चाहिए, क्या है, अप्रूव होगा नहीं होगा, वो तो हो ही जाएगा. जब आप एंड गोल का करते हो तो रास्ता तो अपने आप बन ही जाएगा ना. दैट इज हाउ इट इज. So it's very easy. The problem is that we get into the technicality part of it कि ये कैसे आएगा. Suppose if I want to receive say 5 lakh rupees every month, you know, अगर वो आपका गोल है, that thank you that I receive rupees 5 lakh every month with ease and joy. ओके ना वो 5 लाख के लिए हाँ एक तो पैसा वहां से आ सकता है, फिर आप सोचोगे एक पैसा वहां से आ सकता है, पेरेंट्स भी तो दे सकते हैं, मेरे लॉस को देना चाहिए ना मुझको, फिर ऐसे कर सकते हैं वैसे कर सकते हैं. So this is how mad we are sometimes, and this is the reason that why our wishes don't get answered. We get so much into the technicality. We don't have to. We don't know. Universe can see much more than what a human brain can. Human brain is not even 0.0001% of what a universal mind is. I mean, the forces, the power, all that is magnanimous. You can't even imagine the wildest of the dreams. Can we see where we are after 30 years? Universe can see. Crystal clear universe can see where we are after 30 years. Okay. Can we? No. We can't see even where we will go today or what, at 12 o'clock, where we will be. This we can decide, but किस मोड में क्या होगा क्या नहीं होगा हम तो इतना भी नहीं कर सकते है ना. फिर भी हम अपना दिमाग ज्यादा यूज, तो इसलिए दिमाग को थोड़ा सा कम यूज करने की जरूरत है. Don't use the mind more for the better things, for where it is required. That's what. So don't use the mind for all these things. कैसे आएगा, वहां से आ सकता है, वहां से आ सकता है, पता नहीं है कहाँ से आएगा. हो सकता है आपकी लॉटरी लग जाए बिना अप्लाई किए. ठीक है, यू नेवर नो. और फिर उसमें जो भी आपकी ड्रीम्स है उसमें आप फीलिंग्स डाल के इमेजिन करो. Okay, feel that. Feel the love, feel the happiness, feel the joy of fulfillment, accomplishment, and be in a mode of celebration. Okay, please be in a mode of celebration 24/7. When you dip, come back to the mode of celebrating your life. Again, when you fall down, come back to the mode of celebrating life. सब कुछ तो है, क्या नहीं है. रोज खाने को मिलता है और जरूरत से ज्यादा खाने को मिलता है. ठीक है, फिर सब कुछ है, आंखें हैं, हाथ है, बॉडी है, बेड है सोने के लिए, सब कुछ है. फिर भी देयर इज सो मच ऑफ अ स्ट्रेस इन आवर लाइफ, है ना. सो दिस इज व्हाट. कल मैं अमृता और मैं साथ ही थे पूरी शाम, तो वो मुझे बता रही थी देयर समवन हु इज 100% ब्लाइंड. उसका एक फ्रेंड है, उसका फोन भी आया था while she was with me here. And that person, she says, is the happiest person she's seen. He has zero vision. Okay, और वो कभी कंप्लेन नहीं करता. कल भी वो बात कर रही थी तो ही करके बात पूरे टाइम हंस रही थी. So this is the kind of conversation she has with that person who has zero vision. Okay, and he makes programs on the computers and all of that, so easily. He's financially independent and does his own thing. And she says that वो कभी भी complain नहीं करता. कहती मैंने उसको कभी नहीं देखा है that he's cribbing and complaining or doing this or that. He's so happy in his now. Imagine, and we have eyes to see, we have body, and still we are in that zone that we are constantly, like, it's okay to want more expansion. Okay, it's very, very good to have more because you should be excited about having more from life. But no, I mean, like, being in that low zone for no reason, that means you're constantly dissatisfied with your life. So universe says, okay, have more of all the things that makes you dissatisfied. So that is it. So what do we need to do today is that हमको अपनी 10 ड्रीम लिस्ट बनानी है. फिर उसके बाद एक एक ड्रीम को हमको 1 मिनट के लिए विजुअलाइज करना है. ओके, जो भी आपकी ड्रीम है, जैसे मैंने आपको एग्जांपल दिया था घर का, विजुअलाइज करना है उसको. दैट व्हाट इमोशंस डिड यू फील, बिकॉज फीलिंग इज द फ्यूअल. ओके, सो नेविल गॉडार्ड की किताब है फीलिंग इज द फ्यूअल. सो feel the success of achieving that whatever is mentioned. जैसे आपको अपने बच्चे का यूनिवर्सिटी में like जो भी उसकी डिजायर्ड चॉइस की यूनिवर्सिटी है वहां पे उसका एडमिशन हो गया. अब what is that emotion that you're feeling? You saw that in the list his name was there. Okay, what is the feeling that you hugged your son and you kind of really blessed? Who did you first call and tell, or tell in person? maybe आप गए, ठीक है, किसको आपने बोला, कैसे बोला, क्या एक्साइटमेंट थी, वो सारी चीजें आपको इमेजिन करनी है. ठीक है, इमोशंस बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. अपना इमोशनल स्केल को गेज करना, दैट आप कितने एक्साइटेड हो, कितने खुश हो. And finally, or if you found a match or partner for yourself, so your partners proposed to you, what emotions did you feel, who did you first tell, and what is the first good thing that you did after that. Maybe you went for a glass of wine with your partner, or you called the family, or you took him to meet your family, or you called up your mom, parents, and told them about, that I want to get married and this is it and all of that. So whatever it is what we need to imagine at least for 1 minute. Okay, so that means 10 dream list, 10 minutes. छोटा सा ही है ये. So this is what we have to do. Language हमने बताई दी आपको. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And in your imagination, answer these following questions. Rhonda Byrne makes it so easy for us. ठीक है, ये कर लिया आपने, imagine कर लिया. उसके बाद दोबारा से reread that sentence listing your desire and emphasize is the key word. Emphasize the magic words thank you so that you can feel them as much as you can. Okay, this is the practice for today. If you want, you can make the vision board. Okay, vision board is lovely to make because वो image आपके सामने हमेशा रहती है, तो आप भूलते नहीं हो. और कहते हैं ना, what you constantly keep seeing is what you start believing in. If you constantly see that there is a beautiful house out there on the vision board, that actually sinks in down deep into the subconscious mind. And whatever's in the subconscious mind is what you create. Because subconscious mind में जो information है वो creation के लिए use होती है, and उसमें बहुत visuals बहुत जल्दी sediment हो जाते हैं. So that is what we need to do, and enjoy your journey of answering your dreams and become a powerful manifester. And you will become a powerful manifester when you're constantly in a good feeling zone all the time. This universe has a lot. You ask for X, you will get X plus 5. This is how it functions. You ask for X plus 5, you get X plus 10. Okay. So universe will always deliver you more. But what we need to do is we have to work on ourselves. Okay. It's a journey. We might take 2 months, 4 months, 6 months. More consistent you are, faster it is going to happen. Okay, more laid back attitude you are. मतलब वो जैसे डॉक्टर एपीजे अब्दुल कलाम बोलते हैं ना कि dreams is not something you should sleep with. They should not make you sleep. That burning desire has to be there, that I'm definitely achieving all of that with that conviction, with that determination that I am overcoming this situation, whatever challenge that you're facing right now, and I will report a big victory in my life. That has to be the kind of conviction, determination that you have. And I'm so happy that we are in few days, we'll be entering a beautiful new year of 2024. But we have to send off this year of 2023 with a lot of gratitude and blessings. And thank you to the universe for bringing some amazing content into our life. We have learned how to live. These are life lessons. And this amazing content which has come to our life, that's transforming us bit by bit. At the cellular level, we have learned to stay in a good feeling frequency most of the time. It's all right to fall down. It is absolutely okay. But 51% of the time, try to be in the high frequency, high feeling zone. Don't dwell in miseries in the past, or don't develop those negative thoughts that you don't want to see. Immediately tell yourself, cancel, cancel, and go to the next zone as to what you want to say thank yous, or do your gratitude walk, or whatever it is. Okay, or you can just think thank you in the mind. You can write thank yous at that point of time. You can do ho'oponopono, which is I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. So I've done this video also. Some of them are there as in the form of shorts, but some of them are slightly longer, like say 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 555, 369 technique. So we keep telling all of that. But yeah, and fundamentally, it is to be in the good frequency. Even 369 will not work if there is resistance and lack mentality. Okay, so whatever we have right now is what we should cherish, enjoy, and celebrate. The moment from the day when whatever we have right now, we cherish, celebrate, and enjoy, we will have much more to come into our lives, and we will become a powerful manifester. ऐसे ही थोड़ी एकार्ट टॉली ने वो किताब लिखी है, The Power of Now, because the power is only in the now. Remember that. So cherish your now, celebrate your now, love, fall in love with life. Okay, and then you will have so much more that you won't even be able to always say, you'll have so much money to count that you'll have to hire someone to count your money. You'll have to keep an accountant. because you will not be able to handle. There's so much that is coming. So you're also employing others in your life and sharing the money. So yeah, practices for today is just count your blessings, crafting your dream list. Count your blessings is you write your 10 blessings. I'm so happy and grateful for this because this. I'm so grateful for this because this. Or with all my heart, I'm grateful that, so and so because reason likhna zaruri hai. And write 10 new every day. Okay, then reread them and say thank you 3 times. Then second is make your top 10 desire list. Thank you, thank you, thank you, blah, 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 whatever it is. And then you have to imagine each of that. Okay, imagine it in your mind as to किसको आपने सबसे पहले बताया, क्या emotions हुए, क्या वो चीज करी, with all of that, and celebrate that, the victory and success of whatever it was. And then reread, आंखें खोलो, reread करो sentence को और thank you, thank you, thank you words को emphasize करो. ठीक है, यही बस आज की प्रैक्टिस है. और ऑफ कोर्स विजन बोर्ड बनाना नहीं बनाना आपका मतलब, यू सी इफ यू वांट टू, वी डोंट वांट टू बर्डन यू बिकॉज इट्स एक्चुअली अ लॉट ऑफ वर्क. यू हैव टू डेडिकेट हाफ एन एंटायर डे फॉर इट बिकॉज ऐसे रैंडमली नहीं बनता है. मतलब आप वो इमेज लगाते हो, फिर उसके नीचे एक एफर्मेशन लिखनी होगी उस इमेज से रिलेटेड, इस तरह से होता है वो. सो आराम से कभी छुट्टी के दिन बना लेना. अभी लॉन्ग वीकेंड आई थिंक आने वाला है, सैटरडे संडे मंडे, तब आप बना सकते हो. और आज रात का है मैजिक रॉक प्रैक्टिस दैट वी नीड टू डू. होल्ड दैट रॉक इन योर हैंड, थिंक थ्रू द डे ऑफ ऑल द ब्यूटीफुल थिंग्स दैट हैपन एंड पिक आउट द बेस्ट थिंग एंड से थैंक यू फॉर दैट एंड गो टू sleep with some good image in your mind, that you most want. So this is how it works. And now we go to the other book, Hero, again by Rhonda Byrne. And Hero book is, like the content, it is so amazing. I mean, this is giving us the small nitty-gritties of people who are like huge success stories, they are brands. So how they have got there, and it's like really nice. So yes, Abaji, you're going to read for us.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning. We are not left with too much time, but we'll read 2 of them, like any 2 people, Peter Burwash and the next one. Hanji.
Okay, ma'am. Peter Burwash. There are a lot of people who say, I don't believe in karma. Well, it's not whether you believe or not. It's going to happen. The further you go on the hero's journey, the more you grow and the more your mind expands. Your mind will expand to such an extent that you begin to perceive things beyond everyday living that you never saw before. You see that if you do something good or kind for someone else, something fantastic happens for you. And you see that if you behave badly towards someone else, something untoward happens to you. You start to perceive how life works through observing the results of the actions of yourself and others around you. You can see the patterns. You can see the inner workings. You can see life's rhythms. And where you were once in the dark, now you are beginning to see everything clearly.
Yeah, basically it just says that no matter how much you say that I don't believe in karma, no. What you sow is what you're going to reap. What you give is going to come around. Whatever you've done unto others is going to be done unto you. That's very, very clear. The law of cause and effect is working all the time. The moment you have made a cause, if you're sitting here in your bedrooms, wherever you are, in your living rooms, और आपने किसी पर्सन को सोच के उसको ब्लेस किया है, सपोज किसी ने आपका बहुत अच्छा नहीं किया था या आपको पता लगा कि दैट पर्सन वाज गॉसिपिंग अबाउट यू and you have blessed that person that for the lot of happiness, because obviously कोई gossip कर रहा है तो it comes from powerlessness, है ना. अगर हमारे बारे में कोई gossip कर रहा है या पीछे से कुछ बुरी बात कर रहा है, इसका मतलब है that person is powerless. So we will, like bless that person with a lot of happiness, and that person be surrounded with a lot of love in his or her life, so that he can really get wise and get that wisdom and become very, very secure and independent. है ना? So इस तरह आपने bless किया, you immediately created a cause. You are definitely going to get the effect of that. Okay, somebody who has harmed you, hurt you, and you have actually blessed that person, blessed that person with a lot of happiness and joy and fulfillment, and that, God always support that person. So अब आपने ये bless किया है, you will immediately, that effect is already happened. The moment you've done the cause, at that very moment, the effect has happened. If you're walking on the road and you've just, given some food to somebody because you felt that person was hungry, okay, so you've already done a cause, you will get that effect. If someone in your office wanted to talk to you about something, या उसको कुछ चाहिए था, मे बी उसको एक्सेल पे काम करना नहीं आ रहा है, या कहीं पे वो फंस गया है और आपने जाके उसको हेल्प कर दिया, ठीक है, you already made a cause and you will get that effect in a very big way at the time when you need it most. अगर आपकी किसी फ्रेंड ने कॉल किया and she just wanted to process something to you emotionally, and you've just heard, you've given a hope and you've told her that no problem, this, you've already got that effect. अगर किसी ने, मतलब इस तरह से लगातार कॉज करने के लिए कोशिश करो, बाहर की सिचुएशन फिक्स मत करने की कोशिश करो, अपने आप को फिक्स करो. Everything outside is going to get fixed. That's very, very clear. So yes, the law of cause and effect, remember it. Okay. Yeah. We'll just do this and wind up. I know it's over short time. Yes, Abaji.
Laird Hamilton. One thing I have been blessed with is what I call instant karma. If I say some snotty thing, I'll go right out and stub my toe or hit my head. I have this instantaneous payment for negativity. It reminds me to be positive and say nice things because I get an instant payment. I have had multiple times where I have gone out in the ocean and done something or said something to somebody that wasn't the most positive, and then I just get absolutely annihilated by a wave. And then I go out there positive and generous and polite, and I get blessed with great rides.
How beautiful this is, Laird Hamilton. Hats off to him to be talking something like this. This is instant karma and instant payment. So he says that अगर मैं किसी के लिए मन में भी कुछ बुरा सोचता हूँ कभी, या not that great thing, मेरा टो हिट हो जाता है किसी चीज से और मुझे instant payment मिल जाती है. So he says that मैं कई बार I have gone to the, because he was a surfer, he was always in the sea waves, okay. So that was his profession. He was a professional surfer. So कहते थे मैं सी के पास जाता था कभी, मतलब सी के आसपास होता था और मेरे मन में कुछ बुरा विचार किसी के लिए होता था और वैसे ही वो सी वेव मुझे हिट करती थी बहुत बैडली, तो मुझे समझ आ जाता था कि ये मेरा, मतलब यूनिवर्स इज ट्राइंग टू टॉक टू मी बाय गिविंग मी समथिंग नेगेटिव, कि मैंने इसके बारे में ऐसा क्यों सोचा. और जब मैं किसी को बहुत एडमायर करता था, ब्लेस करता था, अच्छा सोचता था, अच्छा कर्मा करता था, तो मुझको बहुत स्मूथ, अच्छी, मजेदार सी वेव मिलती थी that I would enjoy. So that's what he says, that I always get instantly, I get. So even I get these. The moment I have been negative, मुझे भी उससे मैं बहुत relate कर रही थी. मेरा toe actually bed से hit हो जाता है. और जैसे ही मैंने कुछ बुरा किया, मुझे उसी वक्त समझ में आ जाता है that what are you doing, like. So this is called instant karma and instant payment of that karma. So that when you've done whatever you've done unto others, you get it that इसी जन्म में सब settle होता है. It doesn't go to the next lifetime में, of course आपके soul उस memory के साथ जाता है, but सारा settlement of law of cause and effect is working right now, and all the settlement we have to do in this lifetime. So today itself, without wasting a moment, we have to just get up and start our henceforth whatever number of life years we are left with. We have to be very, very mindful of all the causes that we are creating through thoughts, words, and actions. Okay, and be very mindful, live in consciousness, live in awareness, and then move forward in our life and not create negative karma, come what may, no matter how bad someone's done to us. Okay, and this is how it is. The exams and the tests in your life will keep happening. Okay, sometimes the exams are going to be bigger, sometimes the exams are going to be smaller, but these exams will keep happening. But pass in your exams by still blessing and being grateful. And then you see that what unveils in front of your eyes will be something magnanimous, something much bigger. So the one of your biggest desires will get answered, or whatever it is. मतलब कहते हैं ना, नाइट इज डार्केस्ट बिफोर द डॉन. तो होंगे ऐसे मोमेंट्स जहां पे आपको लगेगा दैट दिस इज नॉट वर्किंग राइट. I mean, I also have been duped of 2 lakh rupees someone stole from me very recently. Of course, Shamji knows about it, but not for have you seen any difference? 2 lakhs is not a very small amount. I work very hard to receive and save that kind of a money, like, so, but then I don't have, like, I bless that person who's duped, that, whatever money he's taken from my bank account is something that will enrich someone's life, that will give them education that that person need, whosoever, uske family member mein ya kahin pe bhi. And well, the case is with the cybercrime police, and so every day I bless the cops, how efficient they are. Every time I talk to them, I always say that thank you for all the hard work, और आप लोग इतने अच्छे से बात करते हो, like, और हमेशा solution देते हैं मुझे, मतलब जब भी कुछ होता है. And for the money that, I've realized that money is definitely power. So there's so much of, amazing feelings that are there. Not for a moment I sulked and I cried and, I was lamenting. I knew that it was an exam and it was a big exam and I had to pass it with an A plus. Okay, so it's all right. मतलब मेरे 2 लाख लेके मुझे जरूर minimum 10 लाख तो मिलेंगे ही मिलेंगे. That's very, very clear. Okay, and that's already there in the parallel world. So that is how it works. So इसलिए कोई भी एग्जाम हो, कोई जरूरत नहीं है रोने धोने की. ठीक है, that's like just pass it with a very good feeling of blessing and gratitude. So still stay in that zone. Okay, because universe always has these exams will keep coming. कुछ small class test होते हैं, कुछ elementary exams होते हैं, कुछ half yearlies होते हैं, कुछ final exam होते हैं, कोई CAT exam होते हैं. ठीक है, सो इस तरह से लेवल ऑफ एग्जाम अलग अलग होते हैं. पास होने का सभ्य तरीका एक ही है. ठीक है, इज थैंक यू, ग्रेटिट्यूड एंड ब्लेस अदर्स, स्टे इन ग्रेटिट्यूड एंड लव. So yeah, thank you so much, Abha ji, for reading for us. And we'll study about our own GM Rao tomorrow. Yeah. Anyone wants to share or add? Very quiet. Anyone wants to add? Priya, you want to share something about the dream list? Okay,
Yes,
who had
ma'am.
the dream list answered recently?
There must be
हाँ प्रिया,
many,
बोलो
I
बोलो.
guess.
Me,
हाँ,
ma'am. Me.
yeah.
Mera.
And that was?
Yeah. September May, I had lost my phone. All the datas were gone. 2, 3 months there, I was going on writing, not the phone, but please, my datas, universe. And while coming to Sri Lanka, one day before coming here, from the Apple, something, my daughter had written an email or something. So I got most of my datas back. And I'm so happy.
Wow,
फोन तो बच्चे लोग ने गिरा
congratulations.
दिया था. अच्छा हुआ, I got a very good new phone.
Mm,
And datas आ गया तो it's amazing.
yeah. Wow,
Yeah. They were very
congratulations.
important to me. All the numbers, I love birthdays, anniversaries to wish all the people in my life. सारे लिखे हुए थे. I was very unhappy for that. And I got it back.
Oh, wow.
Hmm.
Amazing. Congrats.
Yeah.
Kind of same thing happened with me also regarding phone only. So once during the session only, just before the session, I take a bath obviously. So I was taking like I took my phone there because वो geyser जो है ना Wi-Fi से connected है, तो I thought कि मुझे operate करना पड़ेगा, so I took my phone there. So whatever it is, so उसमें ना मुझे ऐसा लगा कि moisture चला गया, तो I was switching the phones. अभी थोड़े दिनों से ना I was quite flabbergasted कि that I had to switch the phones यहाँ पर, इसमें पहले इसमें सिम डालो उसमें सिम, तो I was losing all the datas. बट आई हैड लाइक द मोमेंट इट हैपेंड ना, मैंने बताया भी था अपनी फ्रेंड को कि मैंने वही अपना पॉजिटिव टू नेगेटिव वाला, नेगेटिव टू पॉजिटिव वाला किया, that thank you for the perfect resolution. I wrote all the 10 things for the company, for the mobile and everything, and then I just surrendered. Uske baad se, but I had this feeling that it will obviously, like, it won't take much and the phone will come to me as it was perfectly fine. So my husband said, तुमने बिल नहीं संभाल के रखा होगा ना. I think bill is not required actually. आप आजकल तो आप पीछे देखकर, actually what happened is उसका जो front वाला, that's why I was emphasizing on that we should thank our cameras, phone cameras also. So उसका जो कैमरा था ना, फोन के कैमरे का लेंस में कुछ आ रहा था, मतलब the back camera was working fine but the front camera was not. So I was thinking कि क्या हो रहा है, मैंने ड्राई किया उसको, फिर राइस रैक में डाला and all, तो it worked. But yesterday, I got that realized and that I got that particular thing absolutely वैसे ही. मेरे हस्बैंड ने कहा तुम्हारा लेंस उड़ गया होगा, फोन का लेंस उड़ गया होगा, पता नहीं क्या. I said नहीं, कुछ भी नहीं हुआ होगा. Whatever it is, I don't want to go to house. I know that it will come back to me. चाहे वो मुझे replacement, it was under warranty also. So चाहे कुछ भी हो. So yesterday he went to the service center. उन्होंने वैसे उसने कहा कुछ भी नहीं है, उसने जस्ट वो हटाया, पोंछा और पकड़ा दिया. एंड आई हैड ट्राइड, मैंने उसको ड्राई करने की कोशिश करी, ड्रायर से मैंने सब कुछ करने की कोशिश करी, बट कुछ भी नहीं हुआ था उसको. वैसे का वैसा वो मेरे पास आ गया. फिर मेरा डेटा पूरा का पूरा सिक्योर था. डेटा इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर मी. कुछ भी हो तो मुझे डेटा के साथ बहुत ज्यादा प्यार है एंड आई रियली वांट माय डेटा टू बी सिक्योर्ड ऑल द टाइम. I'll take the backups and the laptops I'll keep and all. But this time I didn't take any, but my whole data is secured and the phone I got like absolute, जिससे पहले था वैसे का वैसा ही वो आ गया. So Sarita ji's sharing is so much in line with my, I didn't lose my phone, but the camera wasn't working, the front camera, and I got it replaced absolutely perfectly the way it was. It's better now. कल मेरे husband आए, said लो उन्होंने ना, मैंने कहा क्या हुआ, he said कि उन्होंने ना नया फोन दे दिया. मैंने कहा नया फोन दे दिया, मैंने कहा उसको तो कुछ हुआ ही नहीं था, बट नया ही था. तो इट लुक्स एब्सोल्युटली फाइन और बिल्कुल करारा नया वाला करके दे दिया. एंड आई एम अ बिट, ऑब्वियसली आई विल बी अ बिट मोर केयरफुल because whatever happens for a reason. So I won't take my phone there in the bathrooms and whatever it is, I'll have to be more careful. So that's a learning for me again. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
ma'am. And
Thank you.
many
Thank
dreams
you so
have
much.
come true, ma'am. Yeah. Thank you so
Thanks
much.
for
And even
sharing.
this-
Yes, Shalini.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. So I just wanted to share that the last dream list when we made, though I shared very little of it last time also. So it got, realized and, about my son I was talking. So he is in UPES, Dehradun Engineering College, 4th year, and into petroleum. He's doing that petroleum engineering. So petroleum engineering means job bhi kahan milegi, where you have sea, etc. So for his internship in the 3rd year also, he was in West Bengal. So I was a kind of little, कि वहाँ रहेगा. So I was okay, जहाँ भी उसको होगा, best होगा. So I'm so much into कि उसको right खाना खाना चाहिए. And he is also a guy, he would not have his food without salads. उसको already मेरे से ये सब traits मिल गए. तो मुझे लगा कि ऐसी जगह हो जहाँ पे मैं उसके लिए बेस्ट कुक मतलब मैं जाऊंगी वहां पर उसको सेटल करूंगी. आई मेक श्योर फॉर द बेस्ट खाना, ये वो. दैट वाज आल्सो देयर. एंड ही गॉट सिलेक्टेड. ओनली देयर आर 700 स्टूडेंट्स एंड 700 स्टूडेंट्स में से ओनली 10-12 स्टूडेंट्स को वैरायटी ऑफ जॉब्स मिला. एंड ही हैज गॉट द बेस्ट आउट ऑफ ऑल दैट. सो एंड वो बच्चा ऐसा फोकस नहीं है जैसे कई बच्चे होते हैं ना, दे ऑलरेडी नो कि मुझे ऐसा करना होगा, उसके बाद मैं ऐसी जॉब ले लूंगा, ऑल प्रिपेयर्ड. ही वाज लाइक मॉम चिल, बट ही ऑलवेज हैज अ वेरी वेरी पॉजिटिव एटीट्यूड. In fact, I was doing affirmations for him, and in the last few days when the 4th year में अब है, so वहाँ पे campus interviews के लिए काफी companies आ रही थी. So I gave him some affirmations. I said, मैंने उसको लिख के भी दी, but I thought he'll be little lazy, तो मैंने अपनी voice में भी उसको message कर दिया. So the moment you wake up, I said you must listen, and once you actually going off to sleep, you must listen to all these 7-8 affirmation. And he was doing that for a few days. But when the interview was there, so he did so well. So out of those 700 students, only 2 got selected, and he is one of them. and which was very rare because वो ऐसा focused वाला नहीं था, but still the affirmation, the positivity really helped. और तब तो मैंने आप लोगों से ये share कर दिया था that he is already selected, but बाद में when I actually came to know he has selected into the world second top company. एंड उस कंपनी ने ये कहा कि इसको कॉलेज भी नहीं जाना. So in a day or two, on 24th December, I am actually going back and by the way, I was thinking कि कहाँ इतनी दूर जाएगा, वेस्ट बंगाल कैसे होगा, and he got selected in Gurgaon. So I was praying for the best cook. So my cook, who is actually a Wonder Woman, is going to be his cook. And कंपनी ऑल्सो सेड कि आपको कॉलेज नहीं जाना, जो 6 months बचे हुए हैं उसमें आप आके इंटर्नशिप करो, एंड ही इज हाईली पेड फॉर द इंटर्नशिप. He's got the best of package after the internship directly into that job. And that is one company which is, I know many of you must be knowing because I'm not into multinational companies. That is Bain and Company. So if you type, it is the second world top company, world. और जब इस कंपनी में आ गया तो उसके बाद कहीं भी स्टेप आउट करेगा, ही इज गोइंग टू बी लाइक वर्थ इवन मोर. So I'm so grateful, ma'am, for all the teachings that I'm learning from you.
Thank you so much. This is your experience is so powerful. So what exactly did you write in your, was this in your dream list?
Yes, ma'am. Last month जो हमने लिस्ट बनाई थी उसमें लिस्ट में था.
और क्या लिखा था आपने exactly? I'm sure everybody's question would be that.
Yeah, ma'am. Sincerely, आपके तीनों वो तो हमेशा रहते हैं. Even phone में भी I have fed, Vansh is sincere and responsible because he was actually not focusing on के मेरे को ये. Since 7th, I've been telling him, Vansh, अब serious हो जाओ, अब serious हो जाओ. वो 12th भी निकल गया, engineering भी हो गया, job भी लग गया, ma'am. So sincere and responsible, the way you said. And thank you, universe. He's making the best choices in his life. थैंक यू यूनिवर्स. एक और कौन सा है, एकदम बात करते करते भूल के, आप ही के 3 अफर्मेशंस है मैम, वो करती थी. एंड मैं विजुलाइज करती थी कि इंटरव्यू बहुत अच्छा जा रहा है इसका. The best interview, like he could appear very well about the interviews, and ये बहुत clear था, he's got into the best of the jobs, and package भी मैंने जो सोचा था उसके आसपास हो गया.
Wow. Amazing. Many congratulations to your whole
Thank you so
family,
much,
to
ma'am.
your husband
Thank you
and
so
to
much.
your children.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Incredible.
हाँ, excuse me, हाँ, शालिनी जी, वो हैप्पी, रिस्पॉन्सिबल और हेल्दी वाला था मैम ने दिया, वही था आपकी?
नहीं, he is sincere and responsible, और दूसरा था he is making the best choices, और तीसरा मेरे दिमाग में एकदम भूल
हैप्पी
गया है.
था, हैप्पी, शायद हमारे बच्चे हैप्पी रहे, एक मैम ने दिया.
हाँ, he is born to lead and shine. Sorry.
ओके,
He's born to
Thank
lead
you.
and shine.
Want to lead and
And
shine.
ma'am,
And
जब
always
interview हो
surrounded
रहा,
by positive friends, है ना? Positive
yeah,
wise and
positive
positive
friends,
friends.
हाँ,
Filled
yes.
with good
That's very
influence in
important.
their life.
मैम
That's what I
ये जब मैं करती थी, when I actually went to drop him to देहरादून, जब उसका इंजीनियरिंग शुरू हुआ था, और मैं तब उसको छोड़ने गई थी, बीच में कभी नहीं गई, अब उसको लेने के लिए जा रही हूँ because there's lot of stuff to be brought back. But I tell you, जब मैं इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज, इसने वहां पे एक फ्लैट लिया था with few boys, तो आई वॉज शॉक टू सी, जब उस घर को मैंने सोचा आई विल टेक somebody so that somebody can clean the flat. वो इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज के बच्चे जो पहले रहते थे, देयर वॉज स्टब्स, सिगरेट के वो खत्म होने वाला स्टब बोलते, वो था, वो इतने सारे होते थे वहां पे, और इवन खाली विस्की एंड बियर बॉटल्स एंड एवरीथिंग वर देयर. सो मुझे देख के इतना डर लगा, मैं इसको कहाँ छोड़ के जा रही हूँ, ऐसे एनवायरनमेंट में जो अभी तक स्कूल से और कहाँ से लेके आई हूँ. बट आई वॉज सो पॉजिटिव, मैं इतनी अफर्मेशन उसके करती थी, यू वुड नॉट बिलीव. इसकी फ्लैटमेट्स जो थे उसमें से भी कई थे हु वर एक्चुअली ड्रंकर्ड्स. आई यूज टू प्रे फॉर देम, मुझे वो लगता था जैसे वो मेरे बच्चे हैं. सो यू हैव टू ब्लेस देम, एंड ही वाज स्टेइंग, कहते हैं ना, आग में रह रहा था, कभी भी जल सकता है, बट ही हैज कम आउट एब्सोल्युटली क्लीन. उसको किसी भी चीज का, ना सिगरेट, बिकॉज नोबडी स्मोक्स हियर, कोई सिगरेट का शौक नहीं है, कोई या ही माइट ही टेक्स ड्रिंक्स, बट नॉट दैट एट दैट थिंग कि इतना सारा और ये और वो.
Dependent
सो
on
इतना
drinks.
ब्यूटिफुली आई यूज्ड टू रैप हिम, यूनिवर्स की पावर से उसको हमेशा रैप्ड रखती थी, और मैं बिल्कुल चिंता नहीं करती थी. आई डोंट टॉक टू हिम डेली, आई वाज सो, जब मैं एक बार उसके लिए प्रेयर कर देती थी, सो आई वाज वेरी श्योर universe is gonna take care.
Yeah,
So this is
wonderful.
how he studied there, and this is how he's actually shown me that I'm leading and shining. He's only 22, ma'am, and he's getting a package of 17 lakhs.
Wow.
And
Incredible.
even, ma'am, in the internship, he's getting 50,000 every month. He's going to get for 6 months.
Incredible.
This is
Bravo.
like, ma'am, he is not the boy, again telling, बड़े focus बच्चे होते हैं ये, but he's always very positive, very positive. और interview में भी जब interview ले रहे थे, तो उन्होंने interview जो थे, he told, मैंने कहा तूने किया क्या? The way he was telling, the way he explained, which was just out of syllabus, and he knew so well. He said, Mom, आप समझते हो कि मुझे कुछ नहीं आता? See, this is what I did. And last में उन्होंने बोला, एक क्वेश्चन पूछा, आप बताओ क्या कभी आप लेजी फील करते हो या आपको लगेगा कि मुझे काम नहीं करना? Then he said, अगर मैं बोल देता नहीं मैं लेजी नहीं हूँ and I'm always alert, won't look nice. He said, yes, at times I do feel lazy. बट अगर मुझे कोई काम करना है तो मैं उसको बिल्कुल टाइम से करके जरूर रखता हूँ. दैट इज देयर. और उन्होंने कहा, विल यू बी ऑलवेज पॉजिटिव? He said, that is the trait I've got from my mom. So he mentioned me also in the interview, and he said, जब मैं आपके बारे में बोलने लगा, she's very positive, she writes affirmations, मैंने सारी कहानी सुना दी उनको. And उसके बाद तो कहता, मम्मा मुझे लगा वो 3 Idiots का डायलॉग होने वाला है. चुप कर यार, रुलाएगा क्या? बता कितनी सैलरी लेगा? Thank you, ma'am. That's what I wanted to share and
Amazing, Shalini.
encourage every lady, every person here whose children are in 11th, 12th.
Every
Please
mom,
don't
yeah.
fret. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and wish you many, many more huge victories because of all
Thank
the
you so much.
efforts that you're making behind the scene.
Yeah,
Thank you
ma'am.
so much for sharing.
Thank
Yes,
you.
Deepa.
Thank you.
यस मैम, गुड मॉर्निंग मैम. बस
Morning.
मेरे रिलेटेड टू बच्चे वाली है मैम. तो मैंने पूरा प्लान किया था कि हाँ, मेरी डॉटर का फेयरवेल फंक्शन था और मेरा सन का पिकनिक था. तो अगली रात को मैंने पूरा पैरा लिखा था कि उसका ऐसा होना चाहिए, वो वहां पे ऐसा एंजॉय करते, उसके फ्रेंड ऐसे हैं. अभी प्रिया ने बताया ना, तो मैं वो फ्रेंड वाले में एक और चीज भी डालती हूँ कि लॉयल. मेरे और मेरे बच्चों के फ्रेंड लॉयल और हैप्पी और अच्छे वाले रहे. तो फिर लॉयल में भी मैं वो ऐड करना चाहती हूँ.
फ्रेंड्स के लिए.
हाँ हाँ, बच्चे के हम
अच्छा,
बोलते
तो
हैं
उस
ना वो
पे ये
प्रिया.
लिखना है आपको that friends have a very, I mean, people with very good influence are coming to my daughter's life or son's life, like that.
अच्छा, तो फिर
Who are
मैम,
very good influence on them.
ओके मैम. तो फिर मैंने पूरा डिजाइन किया था वैसे ही उसका, मेरी डॉटर का फेयरवेल फंक्शन रहा, मैंने पूरा डिजाइन किया था वैसे ही उसके पिकनिक रहा कि ये फ्रेंड्स में से बोलेंगे नहीं बोलेंगे. उसको शॉर्ट मेडी पहननी थी, तो मम्मा ये कैसी लगेगी वो कैसी लगेगी, तो सब मैंने डिजाइन किया था वैसा ही रहा मैम. आपसे
Wow.
आपने बोला था कि पूरा दिन डिजाइन कर डालो और थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू 3 बार लिख दो, तो फिर पहली बार मैम हुआ, तो थैंक यू मैम. और मेरा भी कल ऐसा था कि एक रिलेटिव के वहां जाना था, तो वहां जब जाती हूँ ना तो थोड़ा नेगेटिव आउटकम आता है, तो मैंने बोला मुझे कंप्लेन तो नहीं सुननी है, अब मैं जा रही हूँ टाइम निकाल के, तो फिर मुझे हैप्पी रहना है, मुझे कंप्लेन नहीं सुननी. तो वहां पे भी मैंने मैग्निफिसेंट आउटकम किया था कि कुछ ऐसी चीज ना हो कि कंप्लेन कंप्लेन चलती रहे. और वहां पे मैं ऐसे बोल नहीं सकती थी कि आप नहीं बोलो ऐसे, मैंने बोला मुझे तो चुप ही बैठना पड़ेगा. तो फिर वहां पे एग्जैक्ट मैंने डिजाइन किया था वैसा ही रहा. थैंक यू मैम. बस 3 है वो
Thank you
शायद.
so much, and have a
थैंक यू मैम.
beautiful life, and every day, yeah, design every day. We have magical outcome, and tomorrow's, in fact, have a magical day. We keep talking about have a magical day. So tomorrow's practice is about that. So कल हम वही करेंगे. हाँ सरोज जी, बताइए.
थैंक यू मैम.
हेलो.
हाँ जी.
मैं सुनाई दे रही हूँ मैम?
हाँ बिल्कुल जी, दिख नहीं रही है बस आप हमें.
मैं कह रही हूँ जैसे अभी आपने कहा ना कि इंस्टेंट कर्मा आता है, और
हाँ.
मैं इस चीज के लिए आपका सुन के मुझे एकदम से आया कि मैं बहुत हैप्पी हूँ कि यूनिवर्स हमेशा मेरे लिए एक टफ टीचर रहा है. कॉलेज टाइम के अपने बीए फाइनल ईयर में मैंने एक लड़की के लिए बहुत अजीब सी बिचिंग की थी, और वो बहुत रोई थी उसी टाइम. ठीक है. और वो उसी रात को मेरी मदर इतनी बीमार हुई कि उनकी आवाज बंद हो गई थी, और हमें उनको दूसरे शहर में ले जाना पड़ा था, करनाल में. कुरुक्षेत्र वाज द स्मॉल सिटी जहाँ पर अच्छे हॉस्पिटल्स नहीं थे. तो उस दिन मैंने डिसाइड किया था कि मैं कभी लाइफ, मेरी मम्मी ठीक हो जाए बस, मैं लाइफ में अभी जब तक मैं जिंदा रहूंगी कभी भी किसी के लिए बिचिंग नहीं करूंगी, और उस चीज पे मैं आज तक टिकी हुई हूँ। तो ये चीज आपके सेशन से मुझे याद आई, और ये बहुत शेयरिंग है कि मतलब आप कुछ एक कभी यूनिवर्स को प्रॉमिस करते हो ना, तो वो उसको निभाओ, क्योंकि उसके उस लेसन से ना आपको पावर्स मिलती हैं।
वो
अभी कल,
यूनिवर्स एक्चुअली हमको ऐसे ही कम्युनिकेट करता है कि देखो तुमने ऐसे किया था ना, अब
हाँ
उसके
हाँ,
एवज में ये हुआ, अब मत
यस
करना।
यस।
तो वो
और
यूनिवर्स का
दूसरा,
कंपैशन होता है।
हाँ, और इसीलिए किसी ने मुझे अपने बच्चे के लिए प्रे करने के लिए बोला था, जो बच्चा ड्रग्स में था और वो अपने काम पर ध्यान नहीं दे रहा था, अपने उस पर मतलब अपनी हेल्थ पे ध्यान नहीं दे रहा था, ठीक है। और वो मैंने उसके लिए प्रे किया, और कल मैं इतनी खुश थी कि वो बच्चा उन चीजों से बाहर निकल गया है। उसकी फोटोज मैंने देखी कि ही इज सो सिंसियर, सो मतलब उसका बहुत इतना, मुझे इतनी देख के खुशी हुई। मैं सिर्फ उसको विजुलाइज करते जा रही थी कि ये बच्चा अपने खराब वाले फ्रेंड से बहुत दूर है, अपने फैमिली पे ध्यान दे रहा है, मोस्ट ऑफ अपनी हेल्थ पर ध्यान दे रहा है। पर वो देख के मुझे इतना अच्छा लगा कि यूनिवर्स आपको अगर आपके लिए टफ रहता है तो उसके बदले में आपको पता नहीं क्या क्या देता है। थैंक यू एंड थैंक यू एंड थैंक यू।
थैंक यू सो मच, मोर पावर टू यू। आप एल्केमिस्ट बन ही गए हो। हाँ, बट
थैंक यू
थैंक यू
मैम,
फॉर
थैंक यू
शेयरिंग दिस
बिकॉज ऑफ
इंस्टेंट
यू।
पेमेंट्स। इंस्टेंट पेमेंट्स का जो आज टॉपिक पड़ा, एक्चुअली बहुत माइंडफुल हमको रहने की जरूरत है। सो
यस मैम,
यस,
थैंक यू,
आरती
थैंक यू।
जी।
गुड मॉर्निंग मैम।
गुड मॉर्निंग।
मुझे 369 टेक्निक का ही एक बार पूछना था कि जो सेंटेंस है वो थैंक यू से स्टार्ट करना है।
हाँ जी, मैं अपने सारे वेदम में 555 करती हूँ या 369 कर रही हूँ। मेरे अफर्मेशंस भी जो होते हैं, लाइक इवन इफ आई राइट आई एम बॉर्न टू लीड एंड शाइन, आरती जी, तो मैं ऐसे ही लिखती हूँ, थैंक यू यूनिवर्स दैट आई एम बॉर्न टू लीड एंड शाइन। अगर मुझे ये लिखना होता है दैट लाइफ इज ब्यूटिफुल, सो थैंक यू यूनिवर्स दैट माई लाइफ इज ब्यूटिफुल, थैंक यू यूनिवर्स दैट माई लाइफ इज ऑलवेज अ सेलिब्रेशन। सो आई ऑलवेज डू दैट, बिना
तो
थैंक यू के मेरी कोई अफर्मेशन भी नहीं होती है। सो प्लीज आप ऐसे
लास्ट
लिख।
में भी 3 टाइम्स क्रिएशन वाला या नहीं?
नहीं नहीं नहीं,
ठीक है,
that's
थैंक यू
enough.
सही बस। ओके,
Yeah,
थैंक यू जी,
thank
थैंक
you.
यू।
Thank you so much. Ha, Runaji, I think this is the last sharing we'll quickly take and then wind up our day. Please share.
Hello, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Actually, I want to share about the dream list. So I have made the dream list, I think in September. उसमें से एक तो मेरा नवंबर में ही कंप्लीट हो गया. That was like materialistic. I wanted a one branded watch, and I was like, I don't want to spend so much on the watch at that time. So I got a gift from my daughter on the same day, like 1 month exactly on 24th October. I made that list, and 24th November I got that watch. And second
Wow.
is like Shalini ma'am I shared about her son. So same thing about my daughter. Actually, I spoke to you about my daughter once when you came to Pune at that time. So she also stays in hostel in Belgaum, MBBS. And actually MBBS course is ऐसे बहुत difficult है, and she is facing so much problems there. And फिर मैंने आपके सेशंस चालू किए, and I started writing about that my daughter is responsible, sincere, and she is making good choices. वो वाला तो I used to write daily, and during her exam she was like very upset and she used to cry every day, mama बहुत difficult है, मेरे से नहीं हो रहा है. So I told her कि you also start something like that, and she started your sessions also, YouTube sessions. We both are doing. एंड फिर मैंने उसके एग्जाम के टाइम पे बहुत सारे मैग्निफिशेंट आउटकम वाले अफर्मेशंस किए, मैग्निफिशेंट आउटकम किया और बहुत सारे अफर्मेशंस किए. तो उसके बाद ना उसके सब पेपर्स बहुत अच्छे से गए, एंड शी हैज पास्ड विद गुड मार्क्स. एंड इवन आई रोट टू प्रिया आल्सो एट दैट टाइम कि हर एग्जाम्स आर देयर. मैं बहुत टेंस थी, उससे ज्यादा मैं टेंस थी, क्योंकि उसको देख के ऐसे लग रहा था अरे ये कैसे पास करेगी एमबीबीएस फर्स्ट ईयर, बट बहुत अच्छे से पास किया. तो शी इज ऑल्सो लाइक दैट कि वो उसके उसके मूड में रहती है, ऐसे नहीं कि बहुत सिंसियर है या ऐसे, बट एक बार डिसाइड किया तो करना है. पर एक्चुअली आपके अफर्मेशंस, आपके सेशंस बहुत ज्यादा हेल्पफुल रहे हम दोनों को. तो नाउ शी इज तो योर फैन ओनली, बट उसका रेगुलरिटी में नहीं हो रहा है क्योंकि वो थोड़ा कॉलेज के टाइमिंग्स एंड ये वो, बट करती है. इफ शी डजंट डू मॉर्निंग सेशन देन शी अटेंड यूट्यूब सेशंस आल्सो. बट शी लव यू, शी ऑलवेज टेल मी कि मैम को बोलना, मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है, मुझे उनसे मिलना है, एक बार उनसे बात करूंगी. ऑनलाइन मतलब लाइव में भी बात करना है, बट वो बोलते उसके लिए मुझे थोड़ा टाइम चाहिए कि मैं ऐसे कंटिन्यू कंसिस्टेंट हो जाऊं, देन आई विल सी. और मैम मेरा भी कंसिस्टेंसी नहीं हो रहा है. कुछ ना कुछ चलता रहता है, तो मैं कभी मॉर्निंग का करती हूँ, कभी यूट्यूब का करती हूँ, बट ठीक है, जल्दी से हो जाएगा क्योंकि
ऑफिस
मुझे.
आप करो चाहे मॉर्निंग में चाहे यूट्यूब पे, बट कंसिस्टेंसी से ही जिंदगी बदलती है, कोई और तरीका नहीं है.
बट रियली
अपने जिम
बहुत
लाइफ के
ज्यादा.
लिए इतना टाइम तो निकालना पड़ता है ना. और यूट्यूब पे वो ऑप्शन होता है, आप फास्ट करके स्पीड थोड़ा कर सकते हो
हाँ हाँ,
1.5x
वो
पे.
वो वैसे ही करती है. वो बच्चे बहुत स्मार्ट है, उनको सब पता रहता है. वो बोलते हैं मैं फटाफट से हो जाएगा मेरा. एग्जाम टाइम में भी शी यूज्ड टू डू कि मम्मा नहीं मैं कर लूंगी आधे पौने घंटे में फास्ट करके. पर मुझे तो मॉर्निंग का ही अच्छा लगता है अभी,
देखो
जैसे
सुबह की
जैसे.
एनर्जी अलग होती है इसकी वजह से, बिकॉज
हाँ.
अमृत वेला चल रहा होता है ना इस टाइम. तो अमृत वेला
हम्म.
में जब इतनी प्रोफाउंड टीचिंग्स आती हैं, तो सब्लिमली लाइफ में फंडामेंटली बहुत ज्यादा चेंजेस आता है. सो या
और
मॉर्निंग विल बी, बट देन
एक्चुअली
ठीक है, वो ऑप्शन ही नहीं है, तो फिर
वो
यूट्यूब वर्क्स एज
सौम्या
लॉन्ग
इज
एज यू.
इन्फ्लुएंसिंग फॉर मी, क्योंकि सौम्या और हम दोनों साथ में, तो उसको देख रहे
हाँ,
शी
साथ
इज तो
में.
डूइंग, मेरे से क्यों नहीं हो रहा है, मेरे से क्यों नहीं हो रहा है. बट ठीक है, हो जाएगा. मे बी इट विल टेक सम टाइम, बट आई विल डू
एक्चुअली सबको
डेफिनेटली.
अपने सोने के टाइम पे वर्क करने की जरूरत है. आफ्टर 9 o'clock स्टॉप सोशलाइजिंग, स्टॉप ईटिंग, ड्रिंकिंग, स्टॉप everything. 9 is the time to be in bed. You can read after that, you can do whatever, to work in the evenings, then you will not need to work in the morning times. So that's where we
यस.
go wrong, all of us. हमारी कंट्री में बहुत ज्यादा लेट नाइट्स का वो होता जा रहा है, क्रेजी. जब मैं हैप्पी हार सड़कों पे देखती हूँ, हैप्पी आवर्स आर 12, मतलब midnight to 3 a.m.
3 years,
So that is
yes.
the kind of happy hours we have these days. I think even in Pune it is like that, right? वो
Yes,
जो
yes,
पूरा
yes. 11,
गुड़गांव
12,
पार्क
12,
हैप्पी
12th
आवर्स
is
रात को
तो
12 बजे
normal.
से सुबह 3 बजे तक होते हैं. पता नहीं लोगों को क्यों उठना होता है उस टाइम. So that's what we need to work on. Work on your sleeping time. I mean, just leave everything, finish everything before 9 p.m. And 9 p.m. onwards, the time is yours. It's me time. And that's the only way to have a very, very healthy and joyful morning. I also don't like when people are groggy and sleepy in the morning. आधी नींद में सुनते हैं वो सब. इसका मतलब है you're not working on yourself. Until the time we don't work on ourselves, life doesn't open up. Because for everything it is fix things in your own life, then outside things get fixed. So that one particular thing, Aruna, that you may not be getting in your life is maybe because you need to cultivate that little shift. You're already doing so much. You have a beautiful heart. You've got your daughter into this. She's lovely. Everything is going right. But that one thing which is not happening in your life is because of, maybe the routine part of it you need to work on. So do that, and wish you the most wonderful life, and give a lot of my love to your daughter. And I would definitely like to meet her when I come to Pune next, if she's around, because वो रहती नहीं है Pune में. But I'm coming in the month of January again to Pune. So then, of course, then we will definitely meet up. If she's there, we'll meet up.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll
Thank
let
you
you know
so
in
much.
advance, so that in case she wants to come or something, she can come also.
Okay, ma'am. Yes. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Thank you so much. And God bless both of you. And thank you, Aruna, for sharing. Thank you so much. Take care. Chalo, we'll call it a day now and wish you the most wonderful. Today, we are working on our dream list. And so let's just give a little more, feeling frequency to our dreams and desires. And thank you all for sharing. Very, very profound sharings, right? Really wonderful. I'm so glad that everybody's life is changing so much, and wish you another day full of joy, love, and laughter and success in all areas of life. And for all of your children, please, always keep telling that people with very good influence are coming to my children's lives, other than what Shalini and Deepa have already shared. Okay. And you will see that their life will be like a miracle and they will enjoy. And if education में कहीं पे भी पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं या जो कर रहे हैं, so always keep thinking, feeling and telling to yourself that my child, whatever the name is enjoying the classes and all the lectures and is really bringing a lot of proud to the university, to the teachers, to parents, to school, to grandparents. So that way, so you will see that that will start happening, and universe रास्ता ढूंढेगा कि कैसे इस बच्चे को सुपर सक्सेस बनाना है, कैसे people with good influence are coming to his life, कैसे वो अपनी स्टडीज को बहुत इंजॉय कर रहा है, कैसे आपकी बेटी अरुणा अपने MBBS को बहुत इंजॉय कर रही है, अपना जो कॉलेज का पूरा उसका जो ये फेज है, पढ़ाई है, एंड कैसे he or she is bringing so much proud to the parents and university and all the teachers and really winning everyone's hearts. So yeah, when we have constant thought like this, instead of bhay, chinta, worry, concern, fear, so when these are the kind of thoughts, that's how they are going to become. If fear, worry, all that is kind of thoughts, then that will manifest. So we don't want to get into that zone. We want to stay in this zone. Okay. And you will see everything turning around for your family and for them, because blessings, when they go, they also return to your own life. It works like that. है ना, लॉ ऑफ कॉज एंड इफेक्ट, व्हाटएवर यू सोइंग यू आर रीपिंग. जो आम का बीज बोया है तो आम का ही पेड़ में आम ही होगा. So that's how it is. Okay. So thank you so much and enjoy the best of the day.
Thanks a lot, ma'am.
Thank you, Deepthi.
Thank you,
Thank you so much.
ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank
Deepthi.
you.
so much,
so
ma'am.
much.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank
Love
you.
you.
Thank you, ma'am, for today's blessing, ma'am. Thank you,
ma'am.
Priyadi, for giving this
Thank you.
opportunity for reading. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.